So then, returning for the Outer Worlds for another day of play. Let's see here, continue. Where did we leave off? We're on the docks, weren't we? So we're on Monarch. Yep. Yeah, get the game volume back up. Right, that's right. I was trying to follow a quest mark around and there was something buried behind all these canisters. I was having trouble finding it at the end of last week's stream because I was getting vague and hungry. Sugar Crash. We did wind up finding it, so we also found this. Stellar Bay Ruins South. I don't know whether we need to go there yet. What are my active quests? Let's see here. Meet with Catherine. Take the pass. Oh, that's my main quest, yep. Found the Sublight Agent's body. Catherine Fulbrook. She provides, oh, excuse me, details how to manage the Alta Vita Ghost. Right, that was this guy. I think we just picked that up off. The body we're standing over. We got Weapons of the Void, that's the science weapon stuff. We got family member. Actually, you know what? I forgot you can actually sort by quest region as well, which I wish more games would do. So you can have all the quests that happen in the region you're standing in all collected together, so you don't have to search through them and read them all one by one, trying to remember what happens where. Forgot about that. Noticed that after stream when I was closing down the game. So, speak with the Nyoka. Okay, yep, Stellar Bay. Check with Celia, who works at Sanja in the MSI building. Know about the status of Grimm's poster. Okay, that's low priority for now. Look for Tuckaneedlums and Amber Heights. Amber Heights is the settlement that houses the Iconoclast. Oh yeah, we walked past that, and I did say we were going to go back there, so yeah, let's do that now. Let's go say hello to the people in Amber Heights. Because if I'm remembering properly, there's also a merchant there in Amber Heights. I think it was Amber Heights. I did look it up. I didn't write it down. Should have written it down. Merchant in Amber Heights that sells a cowboy hat. Obviously, we need for this character. Or Malcolm Reynolds slash Cad Bane slash Boba Fett style guy.
Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian.
Alright, I'll be back later. Come see you guys. Good to be back. Look at this place. Love it. The Switch game case. Alright, posted a link to the game case. Found on Amazon, the Discord. Cool. Check that out later. Alrighty, Monarch. A couple hundred meters down the road.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
Okay, Vic. Okay. It is an ugly planet, isn't it? It's an ugly planet. It's a bug planet. Bugs and canids, really, but... You get too specific, it ruins the movie reference. Hopefully I have enough money for the hat. Haven't actually checked how much it costs. We got about 9,000 creds. That's what we got. Can't imagine a hat's going to cost much, is it? Should probably also buy some weapon parts and armor parts for repairs, I guess. Upgrades. So we're starting to get to the more challenging parts of the game. Acid spitting monsters and whatnot. Speaking of which.
We were destined to prevail.
Oops. Stepped in the acid slightly. That was probably stupid. Alright, just settling in. Just settling in again. Wait, did I miss a turn off on the road? No, I didn't. We just have to go the long way around. Could go through there. Shoot some more critters. He's alive. He's alive. That guy's not so much alive.
On it.
Here we go.
Damn it. Stop standing in the acid. Good cartridge, energy shell, trooper armor, don't care about. Parts are lovely. Oh, actually, come here. Maybe Maxie would like the trooper armor. What are you dealing with at the moment, buddy? Oh, you don't even have a helmet. Alright, you got dialogue skills plus 5. Give you. Oh, there we go. A helmet with hack on it. Perfect for you. Boink. He's already boosting hack, so now he boosts hack even more. Excellent. So that's 10 armor with dialogue. That's 7 armor with dialogue. 5. Actually, your shirt's doing fine. Well, that's 14 with sneak. 24 with two-handed melee. You know what? You're fine the way you are. The helmet's just going to help you out a little bit. You can keep your religious clothes. What about you? What have I got you in? You've got tech skills plus 5. Two-handed melee. Stealth. 11 versus 24. Yeah, let's get you in some heavier armor. I'm not too worried about that skill drop. 9 armor on the helmet with lockpick versus inspiration. Medical. Hello. Perfect for you. And good armor rating too. Sweet. Upgrades. Everybody gets upgrades.
I'll keep it down.
Good stage whispering. I'll keep it down too. Should be fine. Already binned that bin. 1, 2. Should have cleaned up most of these on our way through the first time. I'm double checking as we walk past though. Hello, Amber Heights. And hello, rebellious people. Oh, looks like we can have a welcome crew. Are you going to engage me with dialogue if I take a step forward?
Well, hello.
Yeah, you
and
are.
Welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a
Rose.
pamphlet. In it,
No,
you'll
thank you.
find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. We're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
I didn't want a pamphlet anyway. Just tell me who you are.
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems? What about Raptidons? No more orders.
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
One big happy family. Just looking for work. Do you have a boss or leader? Before I go, I'm looking for Tucker. Here we go. I'm looking for Tucker.
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Hey. So, reminder for those of you, Tucker is the son of that crazy woman who was all bent out of shape about her son running away from home. Are you a vendor? Look like you might be.
Hope Zora sends me on next.
I'm not a vendor. What about you? What do you got? You... Light pistol, shotgun... 14 armor helmets. Okay. Nothing there. What's this? Extendo sight. Don't know if I've got any extendo sights from my pistol. I don't think I do. I'll consider that. What about Jingle? What about you? Bronson, I think you're who I'm looking for.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
You're the guy with the hats, aren't you? Emporium, let's see what you've got. No hats. Does have a mag pistol. Some food. Oh, there's a hat. Wide-brimmed ports of call. Gives me dodge +5. Not too bad. Mixed use outfit. These are all low armor outfits. Oh, more hats. Ooh, hey. Long guns +5. That's more like it. Come on. Handguns? No, one-handed melee. Well, that's the hat we want. Also 54 credits. Easy. I mean, we are giving up quite a substantial amount of armor just to wear our cool hat. Still. I guess even if we don't wear it all the time, we put on out of combat. Well, if it's long guns +5, we still want to wear it in combat. I guess I'll just eat the lower armor then. Just for the sake of style. What's this? Oh, that's too much. Speed grip. What do these goggles do? Hack. Does blocking. Alright, this is all low armor stuff. We don't really need to bother about that too much. Alright, what do we got? I can sell you some cream. Actually, was that extra headshot damage? Yeah, that was extra headshot. We might keep hold of that one. Harmful status effects. We don't care too much about that. Adrena time we need. Oh wait, no, we should get more Adrena time actually. Is that melee weapon speed? No. What's the one that does the companion ability cooldown? No. Movement speed, weapon attack speed. There should be one. There we go. TTL. There we go. Tactical time dilation. 50% rate lasts 20 seconds. Yeah, we need to. Luberine sign spray. Stack a bunch of that if we can. So that's. So that. And we're not carrying any junk. Alright. So do you have any of that TTD spray? You do not. Okay, well that's all you can do for me for now. Hat, hat, hat. So we're giving up level 26 heavy armor with no skills for 6 with long guns. Ooh, and I have to turn on visible headwear again, otherwise what's the point? While we're here, 26 for the block and stealth. And nothing really going on there, are we? Alright, so settings, gameplay. Yeah, show player helmet. Dink. Okay, auto camera. Oops. Move the mouse. There we go. And we just need to find some sort of more western leather coat or something rather than this heavy armor. But we're getting somewhere. It's even slightly grey. Technically it's a white hat, but one of those grey hats here. Cool. Right, she said up the hill, right? The house is up the hill? Probably this way. Oh, yep, we're gonna mark her.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like snow for all
Let's go find out what happened to this kid. This young man who ran away from his mummy.
Carry on.
Carry on. What's up, buddy? Your mum wants to talk to you.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Alright, a stranger suits me just fine.
Oh, come on. We like to be friendly around here. At the least, let me call you Captain. Whether or not you command a ship, if you've found your way here, you must be a leader type. So then, Captain, welcome to Amber Heights. Oh, and call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Your Agnes is a little boy from Stellar Bay.
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
She made it seem like you're in danger. Asked me to rescue you, or she offered a reward to anyone who brings you back. She offered a reward. You come on with me, alive or dead.
Let me guess. You're here to collect it. Well, I can tell you right now, it is not gonna happen. I
Make a better
won't
offer.
go back.
Make a better offer.
Your life, she locked me in Stellar Bay because she was afraid. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Oh, we got a lot of options here. We can persuade, running away is for cowards. You need to face her and show you're a grown-up. Intimidate. I'm getting that reward. Either you go back, or I'll beat it out of her. Jesus Christ. What are you going to do about it? You can't going to keep sending people for you? All right, I'm going to go for persuade on this one. I don't want to threaten to beat up an old lady. I don't think even Cad Bane would stretch quite that far on a simple return her bounty.
Show up with a bottle of vodka and some real good cusses. That'll show her how much you've grown.
Then she'll think they've brainwashed me into some kind of hooligan. As far as she's concerned, if I make any decision that's not aligned with hers, someone else convinced me. She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
Survived outside Stellar Bay for weeks, show her the skills you've learned, or teach her the Iconoclast philosophies, convert her so she might join you in freedom. He does seem like a true believer. I'm going to try that one.
You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Mildly surprised that worked. Okay. So, we'll get back to Agnes a bit later. What else do we have to do in Stellar Bay? It's the MSI building. What? Speak with Neo. There we go. Let's find... Second? Oh, we're in Amber Heights, not Stellar Bay. Anything to do with Amber Heights? Fallbrook. Alright, let's go to Fallbrook. So I think that also returns us to Stellar Bay eventually anyway. Some point we're going to pick up a quest to come back here and talk to the leaders, so we'll leave that for now.
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Alright, where are we going? Down that way. Right, which way are we going? Looks like we can go either way. I'm pretty sure I went that way the first time, right? As we came through here, so let's take the low road this time. Or maybe this is the way I came last time, actually. Doesn't matter. I can hear you. Where are you? There you are. Must be cool, puppies. And then I might have to shoot your faces off. Alright? Okay. Shooting faces off is bad, okay? I wonder how much I can upgrade this hat for better armor. So I did just literally dump like 18 points of armor just to wear it. And you can't even see it because most of the game's first person. Oh well. All players got to take the priority, I guess. Gotta do this, we've got to do it properly. Cad Bane does love his hat, doesn't he? In fact, in Tales from the Dark Side, which
Who wants to play an impromptu toss
Season
ball
2
match?
have arrived a couple of
No
weekends ago, I actually got to learn a little bit about Cad Bane's early life and why he likes that hat so much. Which is kinda neat. Okay, Mortimer Bell.
Remember, Sublight is not responsible for any loss of property incurred while patrons are on Fallbrook property. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs.
We spoke to you already, didn't we? Yeah, we did. That's right. We came through here before and I was looking for the hat in that place, wasn't I? We freaked the guy out at the mention of the big boss lady's name. The atmosphere in here.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Sublight Dry Goods and Sundry. Well, I'll also check in here, see what they got.
Knock, knock. Like I'm on the outside.
So I've got two. That guy might be guns, by the looks of it. He's got guns on the back wall.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Why would you offer to show anybody your lower back rash? Alright, you got a Drino. And you have a cool eye patch. Which gives us a lie. 10 armor, 10 armor, 10 armor. Okay, you've got nothing much to offer me, looks of things. What about you? Do you also sell? Yana Reed.
I offer high quality and low prices. Pick one for your purchase. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
High quality or low prices, perhaps. Yep, weapons. Excellent. Okay, so we got melee, and flamethrower. And, ooh, hello, handguns. Revolver Mark II. Excellent. Shotgun. The Vermin, that's the one I'm using right now. Ooh, Ultra Rifle, 163 DPS, so 204 damage. What am I using? 90 damage. And I've got that one, which is 204. Okay, so we do already have an Ultra. So the revolver that I did have was 43 per. your revolver? 126. Alright, so we might pick up another revolver and mod that with energy or something for robots, so we can take those guys out a little bit easier. What do you cost? Where are you? 720. Yeah, we can afford that. There we go. Gyro sight. Ranged weapon mod. Magazine. You don't have any mods for handguns though. That's disappointing. Weapon parts. I'll leave you of those. 18 cost me 408. Yeah. Okie dokie. You don't happen to have a workshop sitting nearby I can use, do you? Doesn't seem like it. Well, I'll get that sorted later. Don't let me forget, chat. Right, before I do forget, actually, we can probably drop that shovel at this point. Okay, let's put the hunting rifle on 3 and 43. 120, yeah, that was the new one. Okay, so 158 per 126. So we're not losing too much damage, but yeah, we'll craft that one up in a energy or plasma or something to make give us another option. And yeah, because that's our energy one there, even though it's quite low. Actually, you know what? I'll give the assault rifle a go as well, because that's 99 damage versus... No, wait. Oh, I thought that was more. But it's more DPS because it's an assault rifle. Right. Maybe we'll try the shotgun as an alternative as well for tight quarters stuff. Give it a go, see how it feels. Conserve ammo. Hello? Excuse me, coming through. I talk to the boss. Thugs. Just a couple of thugs let a guy walk in they've never seen before, holding a weapon to talk to the boss. No problem there.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I'll bet she's a hoot at parties.
Truthfully spoken,
A hoot, I say.
I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Right. If by nugget of paradise you mean a piece of manty dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine.
That was the charm option.
But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Alright, I'll tell you half the truth. I'm the fixer for your sublight problem. The boss sent me. You oaf. Need a hand for hire. I'd like a room. Right. I'm the fixer.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Cut to the chase.
All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Sure. What could possibly go wrong? Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Alright, I'll get it done.
I do like your guns.
That's what I do.
But let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with manties. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Well, Sawbones Ellie could probably cook something up. Interesting.
I'm a doctor, not a vet. But what's the worst that could happen?
I shall leave the details to you.
Damn it, Jim.
Now,
I'm a doctor.
after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills, or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Right, we'll go get Parvati to come. Or, yeah, Vic could probably hack it as well. We'll rely on Vic, actually.
Well, I haven't seen the system, but I feel confident saying I can split her asunder.
You got your new
I'll just
hacky
bet
helmet.
you can. Men of the cloth never do cease to amaze me. Bright as a newborn star on the outside, blackest of holes within. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Okie doke.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your stuff came? Nice. I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego.
And soon
He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Alright, as easy as eating a cystic pie.
Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Any tips on how I might get in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
Say I just kill Clive.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Okie dokie. What if I wanted to sabotage the factory?
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
All right. I think murder is the simple solution here. Especially seeing she wants
Remind me never
to
get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
she wants to take over the factory, so
Though I'd
not
keep
like
one hand
she's
on my gun and
ruining the
other on my
factory
big
or
part.
poisoning the pigs she wants to. Can.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Or was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
I need a contingency plan.
Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods, only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
Right, persuade. I think the fact that Catherine Mellon sent me makes me special enough, or intimidate. Check the list again. Just flex. I think both Mel and Cad would name drop at this point.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
That's all. Thank you. Right, so now we have our contingency. Or is it plan A? We just walk straight in, go find the boss, ace him, and wander right out. Let's see what it looks like when we get there. Alright, let's see. Where are we dealing with? Oh, the way up the road.
Sometimes I question my decision to be out here. But then I remember, free will is just an illusion.
No free will, no personal responsibility. What a way to live. Hi, do you have a moment to talk about my Lord and Savior, bullets?
Mess with us.
Head popper. Who needs conversational skills? Okay there, buddy? You want to help your friends?
Drop on us.
It's kind of shockingly quiet, as it turns out. Like, what's that? We call that 40 meters? Didn't hear a thing. Because they are wearing big, thick helmets, aren't they? Guess I don't miss the extra helmet armor if I never get shot at. That's how we solve that problem. Alright, continue straight ahead. And then take a right after the bridge. Leave the Manties alone.
Captain. The law, we are unstoppable.
Ooh, another vermin. There is a Vermin Mark II in the game as well, which is even more powerful, but I don't know when that actually starts dropping. I presume it's level locked. Gotta keep an eye out for that. We start to outgrow this one. Okay. Nice. Now, if I recall correctly, this is one of those video games where they put a secret behind the waterfall, as every responsible developer should. And I am out of lockpicks, apparently. That must be the entrance to the sewer. Which we cannot open because, again, I'm out of lockpicks. Right, let's have a look here. We can pump long guns up again once we get to 80. No more weapons. So we're not using that much long guns at the moment. Let's see what else we can prioritize. Perfect block. Okay, that's got nothing to do with dodge. Dodge is his own thing. Human kill chance 10%. Once we get to 80. Okay, if we pump science to 40, we get tinkering cost drop. Interesting. Breakdown weapons and armor at 20% chance to extract a basic mod. Interesting. Yeah, I think we just already maxed out handguns. Yeah, we're going to keep popping on Persuade to take advantage of that cower stuff. Because that seems to give us a little bit of breathing room. I quite like it. Alright, Ellie. Let's see what you have to offer us. Ellie is in the party. Any damage that would kill you instead heals a small amount of health. That's fucking interesting. 5-minute cooldown though. Swap weapons and reloads much faster. Ability damage. Chance to reset ability cooldown. Yeah, let's just do the revive. That's like almost like a second heart in Cyberpunk. Sounds fun. Let's do it. Alright, Vic. What do you got? You have science weapon damage. Don't really care too much about that. Reset ability cooldown. No. What else you got over? Melee, armor, dialogue, combat effect duration. Base health. Let's just give you base health. Just keep you alive a little bit longer. That's where you're most useful. Sue her, but I hardly knew her. My favourite genres of puns.
Oh, no.
Or at least wordplay.
No, no.
Right. Do we have... Oh yeah, that's for the gas. I had the wrong thing active. Slaughterhouse Clive. Yeah. Beep boop, beep boop boop. Right, go gadget disguise.
Ah, you must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already.
Yeah, I know.
A lost card's worth 2 infractions.
Embarrassing. Okay, we can persuade how much. We can lie. Actually, haven't been issued one yet. First down the job. Going for lie.
You know, I think I did hear something about that. All right, okay.
Thank you. Move along. These aren't the droids you're looking for. No exploration. Just got a beeline, so our disguise lasts. Although we should have enough dialogue skill to talk our way around being questioned. Don't necessarily want to risk it. Fresh, lovely. Hello, sir. Hello, co-worker. Hello, sisty pigs. And gnomes. Looks like we can go through this way. What's in here? Just the toilet. Pardon me. Hello.
Error. Employee information not found. Identify yourself.
Right. We can lie to the robot. I have an emergency transfer. My paperwork to processing. We can intimidate. If you're experiencing errors, I should take you to a mechanical engineer, or we can persuade. All with equal chance of success. I'm going to go for the Jedi mind trick on the robot. Statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
That was awesome. Damn it, back around again. So, how the bloody hell do we get where we need to be? Okay, there goes the disguise.
Halt. Beginning. Records indicate you have already been identified as non-standard personnel. State your purpose.
Persuade. I've been looking for auto mechanicals to repair, because you were malfunctioning before, remember?
This unit is in perfectly functional condition. There is no need for a service request here.
I'd hear it. Carry on.
Affirmative. Thank you for your cooperation.
Go about your business. Carry on. Excuse me a second.
I don't have time for this. Skills are unrivaled.
Right, so he was just another way to get an ID cartridge. I was hoping for something a little bit more useful. This is just the sewer entrance, damn it. Okay, so the alternative route would be to come through the sewer, go up there, get the ID, then go about. So how do we get to the boss? Damn it, why am I going...
Error. Employee information not found. Identify yourself.
Just going in circles here. Jesus Christ. If you experience errors, I can take you to a mechanical engineer.
This unit is not experiencing errors.
You just said error twice.
Error. This unit is functioning correctly. There is no need for the intervention of mechanical engineers. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, wait. Nope, that's where we came in. How do we get to the boss? Edit financial records. So maybe we can do it that way. Don't have to kill the guy. So, yeah, we're fitted with the financial records. That keeps the factory operational, but gets him fired, I guess. Since I can't bloody well find my way to him, that'll have to do. See where we come out if we go through here. Yeah, we still have to pick it from this side, damn it. Such a shame. Well, we did get to kill somebody at least. He didn't need to die, but
Good to see you.
at least we killed somebody.
Food poisoning is one of the leading causes of death in Halcyon.
Alright, now we can report that later. Now we get to go do the gas. And we can report both at the same time. Yep. Yep.
Don't mess with us.
Sworn I saw one more. Guess not. Oh well. Maybe they're cowering somewhere. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh shit, that's why not. Right, opportunity to try out. Oh wait, I haven't modded it yet. Did we get the robot? I think we got the robot. Don't ask me why I like taking their knees out once I blind them. I just do. Mostly because they sometimes fall over funny.
Behold, my random assortment.
It's worth taking these guys out. That's some nice stuff sitting around here. Stuff I needed, actually. Like maglock picks. Where did the corpse of the robot go, though? I didn't see it. Oh, there you are, Mr. Roboto. Nice. God, I love this gun. It's even cool looking.
Here we go. I can't
Okay, we've bitten off a little bit more we can chew here. Why couldn't I switch to that? That was weird. Okay, that barely works. Stop going around the tree. Okay, so shotgun sucks. Back to that. Tell you what, I hope the sequel has area loot. I always like area loot, makes it much more convenient. Okay. Looks like we're in for a bit of a scuffle here.
Nice, Captain! They're in my sights!
Got him!
Their death, our survival.
Where'd your leg go, buddy? Bracelet. That guy wearing a bracelet while on duty. Outrageous. Should report him. He's out of uniform. No jewellery, mate. Alright, so at least 4 guys and a robot.
Nice one, Captain!
On they go!
Oh. We took enough physical damage to get that. So, physical damage received plus 25% for a perk point? No, thank you. Glad they're rejiggering those for the sequel. Almost never worth taking. Don't think I've ever taken one of the flaws in any of the other playthroughs I've done. 2 full 1 2/3 playthrough all done. This and the this being the 4th save.
Okay.
Probably take care of that.
We're doing this!
Well done. We're still alive.
I swear pirates are some of the worst pilots. Makes us all look unprofessional.
On your toes, friends. This place is dangerous.
Heard something.
Sure did, buddy. Sure did.
go.
You heard a bullet whizzing through your cranium. Oh, shit. How'd you get behind me? That was weird. I just teleported once the fight was over, I guess. So they were way over here. Oh, and they didn't even finish the job. Stop it. Damn it. Wish this game had a clamber. I don't actually know if the sequel has a clamber or not.
Here they come.
I can't actually run right now. Am I over encumbered? I am over encumbered. Damn it. Alright, break down the hammer, break down that shovel. Definitely break down that. That's no good to me. Got a couple extra vermin. 122 heavy knockback. Okay, we'll keep the one we got because it's got these slots on it. Okay, that's Ultra. That's an Ultra with 204 extendo sight. 204 extendo sight. Okay, we'll replace that with the fresh one. Plasma carbide, get rid of that. Sword off shotgun, definitely get rid of that piece of shit. Don't need the sword. Now we're better.
Go.
That's the last of them.
Alright, there might be still one or two lurking around at the skirts of town, but for now, could possibly go wrong if we let our guard down. Right. Super override. Antediluvian. Antediluvian. Right. Backup generators, enable the elevator. Secure. Begin transaction. Great customer saying, welcome to the Rizzo Sweet Shop. Got your candy handy. How can I sweeten your day? Yes. Have you offered the customer a slap? Error retrieving current inventory. Transaction cancelled. Transaction. Yes. No. All employees must meet the weekly product recommendation quota. Records indicate you have not recommended product in 3,689 days. Your file has been flagged for performance review. Okay, nothing in stock. We did turn the elevator on, which is what we needed to do.
This is Rizzo's lab, all right. Place has
Apparently.
more dust than sweetener now.
Okay, so we need to get in there. We cannot get through there. So there's a barred door on that side we can't get in. There's a door there. Should we get to be going through there? Inside there, it looks like we have at least one mechanical. Can't go through there. Can't go through there. One way in, one way out.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
Disengage security protocols. I'm not a threat. Left my ID in the wash. You can't find me. I quit.
Quitting is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
Incoming!
Stupid repair drone. What's off?
What's up, and I won't have any new battle scars.
Can't fire me. I fire you. Some mag spikes. It's quite annoying. Skidoo. Mind a personal message on reserve time or is that a mandatory deduction from your monthly candy fund? Signal aided to land on the Cascadia planet. Success. Signal the unreliable. Set up a link to the refueling system. Fuel controls. This is functioning terminal. The refueling authorization is located above the Flavor R&D lab. Okay. Nothing too interesting going on there.
Captain, a touchdown on the landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Bad things happening in the bathrooms. And excuse me.
Watch those tracks. My field stitches aren't exactly pretty.
Give myself a slight concussion. Stood too close to that one. Looks like we can't get through there. Nope. Long way it is.
System up.
That one's done for.
Everyone all right?
Definitely need to modify a gun with some electric damage. These robots are taking too long to take out with this. Oh, jeez. Bad steam. Can I get around it? I sure can. Ouch, 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 ouch. What the fuck?
You're hurt.
The fuck?
You're wounded.
Okay. Can I do anything from this terminal?
Captain, this terminal controls airflow for the entire bunker.
Does it?
I've got an idea.
Do you? Don't suffocate us.
I'll drop the O2 levels to 19.5%. That's still enough for humans, but the mantisaurs will die in a matter of minutes. Here goes.
Good plan.
Don't thank me yet.
Down they go.
That even counts for XP killing. Alright, so we shouldn't have to fight through a bunch of mantids now. Lovely. Nice work. Excellent. Oh, hey, hello. Just what I need. Okay, let's repair the vermin. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's the one I've got equipped. Yeah. I was also losing quite a lot of output from that because it was fairly damaged too. That could have explained a few things. Okay. Modify the Revolver Mark II. Right, I don't have any parts with me apparently. Unmodified. I should have some parts with me. Didn't actually sell them, did I? That's cool. Figure it out later. Repair was important. What was that?
Wee woo at me. How be you handsome?
How are you doing, pup? Do hope you're well. Zoop. Don't think we need to worry about that too much. Yeah, thank you very much, Bob, for the 31. Appreciate it. Purple berry punch gas.
Ooh, what you find?
Lovely. Anti-Riker at 21 armor. Nice. Jeweled ring. Possible card. 27 helmets for lockpick. Low pressure with tech skills. Hello. Vicar. Good chunk. You had dialogue skills right there. Hack. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep that tech skills to someone else. Found your way home from date night. Trains are fucked, so you have me for an hour underground to leave collection. All right. So I'm keeping you distracted and busy while you wait for a train for an hour. Jeez. All right, align fuel system. Done. Initiate transfer of out-of-vector gas. Error. This terminal does not have administrative permissions required to transfer out-of-vector gas. Access restricted to the executive research focus group terminal located in R&D labs. Oops.
Guess that was
Is
the
that
hard
already?
part. Now it's just the part that might blow us up. Can't use that terminal. So there we go. Oh, side room first. What do we got here? Money. Terminal. Yep. Oh, you're on the train itself. Right. They can't
It's a
keep us
long
out.
ride home. Fair enough. What the hell? Why am I getting Xbox invites? I don't even have the Xbox app running. I don't even know who that was. Some rando. Okay, research notes.
Survival of the fittest indeed.
Yeah, good thing about Elliot with us. Otherwise we'd have to fight through a whole bunch of these critters.
This is the part where I take over, Captain.
Thank you,
Do
Vic.
not fret. I've been cracking systems like these for years.
Company has an understanding scientist, right? Don't sound too enthusiastic. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. I'm still cranking with you for lying to me. So just, I'm not gonna coddle him. Just don't blow it, mate.
I could make a joke with that, but it would be inappropriate coming from a man of the cloth.
Didn't expect that.
Aha! Got it. Easy as mock apple pie.
I didn't know that about you, Vic. So you do something besides grumble after all. Grumble response. Perfect. Quick save. If I remember correctly, there is a science weapon hidden around here somewhere. Is that what this is? Yeah, the mind control ray. Misfiled form. Put a research group specializing in marketing jingles into advanced top secret weapons research facility. The research group spent months incorporating their new marketing jingles into the advanced weaponry and developed a mind control ray. Once the mishap was discovered, the entire facility was shut down and all personnel were resigned to the most remote outposts the corporation could find. So it does class as a long gun. It's 40 damage only. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's actually the first one I picked up. I know where two more are, I just haven't picked any up yet. One more for the collection at least. Is that better, please? Thank you. Yoink. Platforming in first person. RPGs is always a bit skewy, but...
No! Nice and easy.
You get it. You'll get it eventually. Keep trying. I wonder if they do that in the Supernova difficulty, because in Supernova difficulty, your companions can die permanently. In combat usually, but I wonder if that counts as a permanent death if they just don't make the jumps like that. Standard trooper helmet. Gold. Gold helmet. First one of those I picked up, I think. Where is it? Oh, there it is. 26 armor for science. I've got to keep my cowboy hat on though. But might be good for one of our companions, perhaps. Yeah, terminal's dead. Have the shunt. And can get into these. There.
This town must have looked mighty grand when it was built.
You take us to the nicest place.
Mm-hmm.
Have your back, Captain.
They won't try that again.
Nailed it. Right. Let's get to the landing pad. Surely there's something hidden down a dark alley. Nope. Just literally an alley. forget. Let's have a look at this thing. No, it doesn't really fit the vibe I'm looking for, but... doesn't actually fire any projectiles. I guess it just literally mind controls. I could try out, see what it does. Customs office is probably something to be had in there. Careful bearer police helmet. Cost of bribes minus 10%. Just the kind of thing I was expecting in the customs office. A bribe enhancing helmet. Higher than average volume of predatory corpses, maybe attracting local wildlife, come up with the alluring public aroma coming from the bottling plant. Right, so all the critters are attracted by the sweet smells of the purple berry juice. And they're handling the pests. Too many corpses attracted the predators. Context for why the town is all fucked up. I love it. Also a good place to come if you need to grind out some XP and money and stuff, because
incoming.
Well, the people don't respawn. The critters do. Speaking of, level up right on cue. Yeah, this is one of the few places you can come to in this game where the really sort of dense collection of things you can shoot to grind some XP and money and whatnot.
So, Vicar.
Respawn.
Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Absolutely fucking not.
For a vicar, you sure curse an awful fucking lot.
Look who's talking.
I'm not
She's
a fucking
not a vicar.
priest.
And thank the architect for that.
I'm going to call you Vicky from now on. Don't ever let anybody know you hate a nickname. Insert captain's identification countries to initiate. Right, that's for recalling the ship. We already have the ship landed, so we don't need to worry about that. Alright, where were we? Right, humping long guns, weren't we? Or, no, persuade we were doing. So now we're up to 80 on that for a 10% human cover chance. It's going to make a nice little difference in the flow. And for perks. Right, we already did the Reaper for TTD. Using companion ability. Oh, I haven't been really using companion abilities at all. Carrying capacity bonus from companions. Is that per companion? 40 kilograms per? 20% bonus to extra headshot, weak spot damage. Hello! Scanner. Absolutely scanner.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Thank you, Ada. Alright, install mod. Fun times barrel for crit damage. We already have the muzzler attached. Magazines, yeah, okay, we don't really need to fiddle with that one. Where's that revolver? There it is. So for that we have... No, not worried about noise with this one. We'll do the fun times for the boost in crit. Magazine, we can have plasma. That's magazine size. And zap. That's the one. I want something to deal with robots better. Zap zap. Zappity zap. And also... gyro sights. For less spread or effective range? We'll do effective range. Semi-sniping these robots when we need to. Or... now we'll go with the gyro sight. Okay. What can we do for this? We already have extendo sight. We can quiet it. Actually, yeah, we should quiet this one too. I've only got one of those left though. For sniping at range, if we do call someone's attention, we have plenty of time to clear them out before they arrive. So does that matter? Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Quiet sniping's always fun. Right, we could do zap damage, increase magazine size, and already has the extendo sight, so I think we'll leave it at that. Good. Alright, and repair all equipped. Cool. Now, transfer, not take. Okay, where'd you go? And where's the mine? Oh, I've still got it equipped, don't I? I have to unequip it before I can store it. Okay. 4 uniques, 1 science. Above ground now, back here, back to be a nuisance. Okay, let's see. Carry weight is still a bit of an issue, so what am I carrying that I don't need to be carrying? A bunch of this stuff. Oh, Felix has a thing. Let's get you... 20% damage to corporate and military. Yep, we can have that. That's fine. And Pavs has got one. You can have tactical time dilation meter extension. Sure. Okay. While we're at it, let's get you out of the 9 armor and into... tech skills 5, 27, there you go. Upgrade. And... inspiration, sneak, block, stand out heavy, or engineering perception. Welder's goggles, they're unique though. Okay, I'll have to wait on helmet for you. Max, I got you sorted out already. Felix, though, I don't think I've upgraded you at all, have I? Nope. Okay, so you can have... stealth is really not your thing. Can we give you long guns, maybe? You're not really a long guns guy. You have to wait on that, I guess. But you can have the heavy helmet. Ellie, we've got you sorted already. And... cool.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
On the screen.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello?
Hello.
I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Thank you,
I
Ada.
request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okie dokie. Alright, so back to the Groundbreaker to turn in these couple of quests.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Thank you, Ada. Wait, before we do... quest region... Okay, so it's just the... Oh wait, that's where the quest happens, not where we return it to. That's right. That's not as useful. Just trying to think whether we need to take anyone particular with us, so I don't think it matters for these. So, yeah. Lambert?
Rizzo's Purpleberry Bunch. A salt sour
I realised we haven't actually talked to these vendors yet, have we? Food I don't care about. Armor we should have checked out.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Alright, let me see what you got. Ooh, he's got a lot of stuff. What do you got? Standard troop armor gold for medium dodge. Ooh, big helmets. Double skill troop armor. Determination. Dodge and stealth with 41 armor. Dayware. Mining helmets. Streetwear basic. Alright, not much. Not much, I'm afraid. Dodge and stealth skills on that armor. For 460? Yeah. Plus 4 slots, so... that's probably worth it. Alright, and as for selling... you can have that little helmet there. That you can have. Yeah, you can have that. You can have that. You can have that. That. And that. And that. And that. Number 2. Am I ever going to actually use that? I don't do much bribing. Okay, so that's for me. That's that one. Inspiration, sell that. Alright, where's that? Light machine gun, get rid of that. Deadeye assault rifle, get rid of that. Flamethrower. Okay. That's. Also that and that. Those. Lee. Do these actually weigh anything? Oh, they do a little bit. Okay, so back down to 53 carry, good. And we're done. Okay, so we're swapping out 26 with the block and stealth for 41 with dodge and stealth. Good chunk. And we'll just break that down for parts. Okay. And now to business. Job's done.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Good luck with that.
Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
Do you always send your first timers to certain peril?
I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. I hope you kept the Unreliable's engines warm, because I got another job lined up for my new favorite contractor.
Okie
You're gonna
dokie.
salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Oh, sure. That sounds like a real easy job.
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Right, how did it become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Is it though? Do you have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
Gray is where I live. Point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Right, you're being cryptic again.
I'm being smart. Try it sometime. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Boop. Alright, so back to Stellar Bay to speak with Nyoka. Clive as well. Stellar Bay. Okay, so let's clear out family matter first. Do the rest. Did plan on doing that before we left, but I forgot that the gas collection quest finishes with you flying off with it. It's probably smart. Dangerous stuff as it is to have in our fuel tanks.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with Ada are not required every time the captain leaves the ship?
Guys, leave Raider alone. Monarch. Alright, we get direct to Stella Bay or Fullbrook? Where is Mum? Stella Bay. Snarky Sanuit. Yep, Ada's got snark.
Above Stellar Bay, Captain.
She also has a very dry sense of humor, which I appreciate.
Remember that you are not...
Do I need Vic with me this time? No. Let's take Felix. Oop.
Ensure.
Sounds like a certain Aussie I know. Yeah, that's why I like her. I appreciate a dry and occasionally dark sense of humor. Found your boy.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe
Don't care.
and sound.
Pay up.
Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuck Tuck.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Your son is a grown man. It's time to treat him like you mentioned a reward. Yeah, just I'm not getting involved in this conversation. Just pay me, Agnes.
I did, didn't I? Suppose I can't expect you to just be content at a good deed done.
Oh, I'm Merc.
No? Well, all right.
You promised
Here,
me everything
kind
you
stranger.
had.
This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuck Tuck home safe again.
Luck to you both. Therapy. Get her into therapy. Evening. $500. I was expecting a bit more, but not bad for a short conversation to convince him to come back. Alright, let's go talk to Nyoka or Celia. Right, we should turn in that as well. Can we fast travel that one? Yeah, we can. Already cleared out that road. There's no point wandering down it again. Passive aggressiveness is mild? Yeah. Yeah, voice acting and direction in this game is just on point. Say a lot while saying a
Now
little.
there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Didn't actually meet him, but factory's out of service.
Fast, efficient, eager to please? Might be I should ask you for more favors. Guessing your services don't come cheap.
They do not.
Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
That's enough for now, thank you. 1750, nice. That's more like it. Alright, that's those two cleared off. See. Let's do... Okay, next. Nope, she's not local. It's back here. Right, time to pick up another companion. This one should work well with us too. She's good with a gun. This is our Zoe type, if you're a Firefly fan.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Hey Silent Hill, how you doing today? Game looks pretty good. Do you like Borderlands? Yeah, I mean, the visual style of this is close to Borderlands in that sort of bright and colourful. It's not quite the same soul shading vibe, but it doesn't play anything like Borderlands. This is much more like classic RPG in the line of Fallout New Vegas style thing. So there is shooting, but quite a lot of it is dialogue and character stuff as well. But I do enjoy Borderlands. I played 1 and 2. 2 and 3, I should say. I haven't played the first one. A bit janky. But quite enjoyed 3. Looking forward to the new one too. It's just, yeah, just a really fun looter shooter with lots of crazy shit. It's not very sticky or deep, but it's fun and stupid, which I appreciate on its own terms. But yeah, this is single-player RPG. Nothing like Borderlands at all. Even if it shares a slight visual similarity. Excuse me.
Don't interrupt. It's rude.
I don't care about it.
But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn Rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I am the Muffin Man. I'm Cadfet. You was this drunk? Let's not put our sides straight away.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
I'm told you can get me to an information broker. Fuck it, we'll buy another drink.
Outstanding. What are you doing in Stellar Bay?
I find no one drinks from a glass in this game. Everyone just goes whole bottle. Just neck it. I told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Oh, really? Want something to clear your head, do you? What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good.
Very good pills.
I'm cut off for the month. on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
I have never enabled her addiction in any playthrough I've done, but I think CAD-Fed would. Just if I can get the job done. You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Alright, I'll be back. Anything to say, Ellie? You're my doc. Nothing? Cool. I was expecting her to be a bit, snarky or something. I guess we're cool.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a hand.
Now, if I recall correctly, we have to steal and or
If Velma's capable
buy.
of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid. Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Well, Auntie Abs, I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals.
She's
Now,
a
dearie,
professional.
who's this pickup for?
It's like a surgeon, man. Let's not tell her it's for Nyoka. She's going to say no. No, Auntie, you'll have to pry that cigarette from my sweet little cheeks. Yeah, let's go a bit flirty.
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing? Now, I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Ooh. Why don't you show me a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you?
I was,
Who's
sweetie.
it for?
Ah, damn. Private. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
All right. Ooh, we can bribe. With Persuade 50, why don't you just write down my name as Lots of Bits? Let's roll the dice.
Well, I suppose I could use the money to supply our little clinic for the rest of the town. Very well.
Nice.
I'll make an exception for you this one time. But let's keep this between us, dearie.
You,
If Velma's capable of running
you can
the
also just
warehouse,
steal them, and it's not
certainly
actually that hard to
pick
steal
up
them.
her
But
own
Don't be so
like the first time I did this quest, I did tell Nyoka I was going to go get them, and I did go get them, but then I refused to give them to her. I don't remember what she said to that, but I do remember deciding not to enable her addiction. I don't think she was particularly pleased about it, but you know, we got along fine after that. Caffeine probably wouldn't do much for ADHD brain. No, it's probably a bad idea, Vela. Probably a bad idea. Yeah, caffeine's a bit of a 50-50 thing with me. Depends on how exhausted I am. Most of the time it works as intended and just sort of helps burn some extra energy. Fun fact, by the way, for those who didn't know, caffeine doesn't give you energy. What caffeine does is, like chemically, it just lets you burn more of the energy you already have. Which is why you crash after a big caffeine binge. Because you've burned up energy you had in reserve. That's why you crash out. Yeah, when I am extra exhausted, caffeine will often just zoink me out too. So I've got to be cognizant of when I allow myself caffeine if I want to stay awake. You can drink a whole pot of coffee and go to bed? Yeah. The point I was getting at is, some ADHD people have a particular chemical mix and wiring in their brain that does make caffeine kind of have the opposite effect that most people do. It sort of just locks them out. He says, I should have a cup before bed. Had no idea
feels
it
like
was
getting
effective.
into trouble.
Yeah, it can be. Not for everybody, but some people. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a fantastic RPG. Yeah, I never played any of the Kingdom Come stuff.
Ah, the Charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
Got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See? I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That's a good
That
read.
was fast. I gotta see about stalking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
Don't say spelunker like that.
Three's
Make it sound
already
dirty.
a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Felix, back to the ship, buddy.
A real big game hunter. You gotta give me some pointers.
I don't know what the game's like on Terra 2, but out here, the daintier weapons ain't gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Yeah, but what's left after you're done with them?
Yoki carries a big gun. Okay, let's see here. Shall we max out Persuade to get 20 human cows? You gain 25% armor for 10 seconds? Hell yes, we are. Alright. So, handguns and Persuade maxed. I think next we'll keep investing back into long guns, maybe? Don't really need much else. Or maybe a little bit of medical for more heal. Although with Ellie with us, we don't really need it because she boosts our heal anyway. Yeah, well, cross that bridge when we come to it. Right. Let's see here. 3 points to spend on you. We can increase our lie. Sure. 20% radius of footstep sounds for sneaking up on things. Lead damage, armor, range. Yep, we'll do the sneak. Damage to creatures. Thank you. Perfect. Lovely. Alright, speaking of caffeine. Yep, I'm due for a break. Spot on 2 hours, actually. So I'm going to have a stretch, get some caffeine out of the fridge. I've got a Monster Energy waiting for me. It's 50% off. So I treated myself. Yeah, back in a couple minutes.